Merry meet magical souls and welcome back to another magical video. So this sutra that I'm sharing with you today is Medicine Buddha Sutra. As you guys can tell by his literal name, he helps with health. So you guys want to use him when you need help with healing, with everything going on in the world right now would be a really good time to use it to help the collective, as well as the Heart Sutra too. The Heart Sutra will help everyone, but Medicine Buddha is just really good in helping you heal, guys. There's even prayer wheels that have his mantra in it, so if you particularly want to work in his energy, you guys can buy a prayer wheel with Medicine Buddha's mantra in it to help out with that. But even if the Heart Sutra is in it, it's all about intention and the stones that you're wearing. So if you're using him to help heal, you can work with the energy of him, which is blue, which is the healing energy, which is blue, or you guys can even use green as healing. Just at the end of the day, guys, you want to work with him to help you overcome your illness, your sickness. So if you're able and you're up to it, you guys can recite the mantra. Sometimes I'm really sick and I can't really do it, guys, so then I just play the audio because I bought his mantra music recited by Ocean Media on iTunes. You guys can also play different versions of his mantra on YouTube too. They play it in Sanskrit, Chinese, whichever one resonates with you, go ahead and use it, guys. But this is gonna be Medicine Buddha Sutra in English, guys. So without further ado, let's get into the sutra, guys. It's Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagate Soha. Deyata Om Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samagati 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 Soha. Teota Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samakate Soa. 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 Teota Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Ratsa Samakate Soha. So his mantra is kind of longer to pronounce, guys, so when you do a mala of it, until you get accustomed to learning how to say it, it does kind of take a little bit. But I do want to let you guys also know that it took me a long time to be able to learn how to do this mantra, guys. When Medicine Buddha was calling out to me to learn about him, I would just see his face everywhere on Instagram all of a sudden, and I just felt called to him. I kept on playing his mantra like over and over again and listened to the hour-long ones and would just like really sincerely dedicate myself, and I finally learned how to recite it. It definitely took me a long time, guys, because it was just hard for me for some reason, like karmic block or what, I don't know. It was just super hard, but eventually I was able to learn it, and I'm so happy I did, because it's actually so easy now. I'm like, why was it so hard for me to learn? It's so easy, so I feel so blessed to be able to have learned it. I hope this is really helpful for you guys, because when I was learning it, I was just playing it off of people, just reciting it as like a music to just listen to meditate, and I just kept on trying to learn, and they're saying it so fast, and I'm like, oh. So I hope it helped you guys out. Please, Medicine Buddha, let the one mala at this sutra of yours go forth to help and bless all the other sentient beings watching this video. May they prosper, be healed, and all of those good things. May it be as above, so below, so let it be. Aminamu tofu. Blessed be. And be sure to give this video, if you guys enjoyed it, a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications down below so you'll never miss a new video. And I do also want to mention, guys, you can recite Medicine Buddha Sutra to help you program and charge your crystals, as well as crystals you're going to use for healing, or a crystal healing grid that you're going to make, or if you're doing healing magic and stuff, you guys can go ahead and get all of your tools and things to send healing that person's way or to yourself, and also include his mantra into the mix, because getting some help from the divine and ascended master is always helpful. You guys do not want to drain yourself when you do magic, because you can only do so much in the human form. You guys need help and energy from someone who is purely, truly divine. You are too, but we're living in 3D. We're in a human vessel, so we gotta get help from the divine, right? I just want to throw that little disclaimer out there. And of course, until next time, guys, like always, by earth, by air, by fire, by water, by spirit, in the name of Goddess Nyx, may you all be blessed and rejuvenated. May it be as above, so below, so let it be. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again, magical souls.